Well, if you're looking for rotisserie chicken tonight and your favorite place that has rotisserie chicken is out, it is because they got tornadoed. Sorry. One of the major supermarket chains of the country is having a little trouble getting its rotisserie chickens in. We could get our turkeys, get our holiday turkeys, but the rotisserie chicken, somewhere it's blowing in the wind. There's just a part of me that's just in my mind. I'm thinking of how, like, in the video game Tekken, oh man, that fool almost fucked up his steering. Like, literally, like, the car, like, the person's like, ha-ha, ha-ha, H-A-W, H-A-W. And then, like, as they were doing the whip, you could smell it. You could smell, like, he ground the gears or something's all fucked up. But hey, you know, roll it till the wheels fall off. And as the Democrats are doing, rolling it till the wheels fall off. I heard Elizabeth Warren has a breakthrough case. Can you believe it? Of course you can. The children have a third Pfizer booster because, of course, the vaccine works. This is just so fucking funny at this point. Like, where it's just like, you know, so it works. And that's why you need 3 boosters. Israel's on its fifth shot. 5th. And now, I gotta admit, this is one for real anti-Semites. There's no victory. This is one I just think of. It just like with black people and the Democrats and BLM, and now it's all coming apart and black people are dying in droves. So if there are white supremacists, they're like, dude, I can't believe the Democrats delivered in spades, which, no pun intended. But I mean, like, so it's the weirdest irony that Richard Spencer was like a supporter of Joe Biden. Like, the irony is just it's never going away. It only gets more profound. It only gets more profound every fucking day. Every day, more bodies. Every weekend in Chicago, there's more dead black people. And it's like that Richard Spencer supported Joe Biden because Richard Spencer was on some shit like, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have a proven record of using the coercive power of the state against people. I fucking love it. Now you just see it. Now it's nothing but that. Where even the White House is sending out these chilling public messages about, like, you didn't get your vaccination, so this is going to be a harsh winter and there's going to be lots of death and sickness around you and all this stuff. And it's just like, what, like Elizabeth Warren? I don't know that bitch. I know real Native Americans. I don't know that bitch. Shit, bitch. So now I just, and I'm loving this, that that blue enclaves haven't even been recording their COVID numbers universally in a way that, so this means no form of epidemiological protocols were used. There are widespread, well-known, if you are a paramedic, you would know this, that there is an actual place you contact about illnesses and viruses and diseases spreading. There's specific numbers. There's very specific protocols. If it's bacterial, if it's viral, if it's some kind of chemical agent, there's a stack of protocols for all of this. None of these protocols have been followed. None of them. Even the lockdowns there's no protocol. There's no protocol that says you're supposed to just lock everybody up to protect them from a disease that never existed. And now we're finding out too that Fauci went out of his way to try to demonize scientists who pointed that out, who said there's no reason to lock people down. That's not even a real protocol of viral control. Like, that's not how you control viral contagion. And so now we have it. We know this now. that they were literally that they're literally faking the funk and inventing emails. January 6th, we know that Adam Schiff was inventing emails, that he literally constructed emails so as to make Trump look a certain way. And so there's now, at this stage, the left of center has nothing. And now one of the most important things that really is yet to come is the total and complete lack of forgiveness. Sweet. Sweet. Rearrange the room. So now I can do things like this. Rogers neighborhood. Oh, so yeah, so now we have it dead to rights. We were right. And this is really now the thing where a lot of people on the left, this must really be kind of getting to them, especially I think this must be getting to a lot of educated women. That this idea of they're why would anybody make us wear masks if they didn't work? I actually heard some Democrat idiots say this, some liberal dumb fucks here in Oregon actually say this. And it's because they just want you to do what they say. And I didn't realize, I know you know this. You just can't believe that this is your team. You know that this is your team now, and that you just won't believe it. You just won't believe this. And but one of the things I wanted to make sure to point out there is, if you really hate Jews, there's nothing better than the commie virus. Just, have you thought about what the ramifications, people aren't really thinking through, I think, the ramifications of this. For all that, Israel now they could go throughout the Middle East and hang out and stuff. How's that going to work? How is that going to work now? Now that do you have your papers, please? Oh yes. Oh, according to this, you've had you've had 7 shots. 7 is a holy number. Hallelujah. El Kodosh. Mas Awesome. Boker Tov Beseder. I'm just loving this. That you'll have to have a shibboleth. For those who really know their shit, a shibboleth, so that you could escape Israel. You can escape your people. I love it. If you really legitimately are a person who's man, I just hate those people, then there is no joy like the joy you must be feeling right now to be an American, armed to the teeth, hating the Jews, and then looking and being they're doing this themselves. Holy shit. Oh, wow. And I even heard, seriously, I just want to, because I watched a bit. His things are very long. Rabbi Mizrahi. And Rabbi Mizrahi, he got into, the head of Pfizer is a Jew. He's not religious, but, he wanted to help his people. And Israel went directly to him and said, we want to, this could annihilate us. This could end the Jewish people. At first we weren't, because remember, all of this comes down to, we've never had accurate data on this. We've never been given accurate data in any way that goes along the lines of viral epidemiology and tracking the data from a disease. Never had it. And it all begins with China, and China not handing over data, and that nobody will bring this up either. There's nobody who will bring up China has not given anybody any legitimate data on Wuhan, on literally the outbreak in Wuhan. They're still trying to play it up like it was because of rat soup, bat soup, all kinds of bullshit, which was always bullshit from the start. Like literally was one of those things like, I'm sorry, that's not how diseases, that doesn't work that way. That's not how you get a transmissible virus to humans. You don't get it by consuming an animal. That's a different kind of thing. That's like mad cow disease, because you've eaten the because of the what's it called of that spongiform, but it's sponge something or other that actually is the illness that affects your brain, and so this is just one of those things. I'm just like, I've just been loving that now it's really a matter of like, no, all of you look stupid. All of you looks unbelievably stupid. And yeah. And the COVIDiots look like morons. And they really are. It's kind of beautiful because it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse for them. And they just look like worse and worse and worse people. Like New York is one of these places that, I mean, how the ramifications that Texas and Florida for the next 30 years is going to be a place that people are going to, like all over the world, people are going to be like, no, if you're going to America, you have to go to Florida and you have to go to Texas because those places are awesome. And really, like, California is likely not going to come back from this for another 20 years because they just now have so many communist pieces of shit who live there, who just want to destroy everything. So I'm loving it. I'm just loving where this is going now. I'm just loving where this is going. Holy shit. I have met that person. I've met you. One of the people suing Andy No, I've met this woman. I'm picturing her. I could take 10 years off of her, and I'm like, I know that face. I know that fucking face. I used to serve you at Laughing Planet. I'm sure of it. I'm not sure who this is. I keep wanting to say that is definitely. It says Melissa. And there's this part of me that's now I'm like, wait a second. I swear you were this person who I used to serve burritos. But damn, now I'm looking at both photos of her, like a before and after. Ooh, god dang. I gotta admit, one of the things about COVID that's really blowing me away, so many people are looking like fucking shit right now. People look like fucking hell right now. Is this like, am I the only one thinking this? Like, every once in a while I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, dude, you're holding it together pretty well. But then I'll be like sitting there and I'll be having to help somebody who I'm like, damn, this person is fucked up looking. Like, and I mean, not even like, just mutated, just as if like something. I'm just like, holy shit, dude, so fucked up. And oh no, what is this? The White House might as well be a TV show. Memology 101. Oh no. Oh, those are 3 homosexuals. Why is everybody always worshiping homosexuals? And then, R.A. the Rugged Man, everybody. I gotta admit, I'm not very fond of R.A. the Rugged Man, but there was a moment where I was like, then I'm like, no, I'm so not fond of this guy. I don't even want to see him flip on Tim I saw like a second of it, and then I'm just like, and listening to what was being said back and forth, I'm like, oh my God, that makes perfect sense. I mean, because, jogger with a W, it's just woggers. These people who just, I get it. I had friends like that and stuff, but at a certain point, it's like, motherfucker, you got to be a grown-up white person. I'm sorry. Nobody takes white people who sound like black people seriously. And there's a difference between being Southern and white and having a drawl or something like that, and then being a wogger. That's two very different things. And just at a certain point, it's just like, no, I get it. You grew up around the hood or whatever. You had friends from there or whatever, and straight up and down. What you need to do is to talk like a normal white person, because unfortunately you don't seem to get that black people have a really hard time communicating their ideas to a lot of people, especially white people who are literate at an adult level. And that black people will talk in circles, not saying shit about like their oppression and their feelings, and the white people be like this with the be like, and then they do them things like and you're just sitting there going, what happened? What the fuck happened? There were such great orators. Just whatever happened to somebody like Robert Guillaume, whatever happened, even the guy from Deep Space Nine. I mean, it's like, he was Hawk, like he was especially, Eartha Kitt, just all these people who you're just like, there were once great singers and orators and writers and speakers. What the fuck happened? But I know, I talk about it all the time, the fucking welfare state. Yeah. All right. Just some thoughts at the end of the night. I think I might have something special planned for you guys for Christmas. Right now, it's still a plan. It's going to be the Christmas Day rather than Christmas Eve, so it'll be Friday. Yes. Friday or Saturday. I'll know. I'll have to check my work schedule again, but I got this kind of a big plan. It's nothing too wild and crazy. You guys have seen me do this before, but it's just a little something I thought I would do. So, all right. So talk to you guys later. Have a good night.